Strength training, or resistance exercise, has grown rapidly in popularity over the last decade or so. And this is a really good thing because it is the single most important type of exercise we could do for our metabolic health, our overall health, as well as our longevity. Literally, there's no other type of exercise that offers us the benefits that resistance exercise does. However, despite this, there are still 5 key areas that people are making critical mistakes in their workouts, leading to a stagnation in their results or an increased risk for injury via their strength training. Now, the first one is their speed of movement. So most people pay little or no attention whatsoever to how they actually lift weights. You may walk into a gym and see somebody moving weight so incredibly fast, it literally looks like they're throwing weight. But on the other end of the gym, you may see somebody moving weight so incredibly slow that it looks like they're hardly even moving the resistance. Ideally, we want to gravitate towards the slower end of that spectrum. We want to eliminate momentum from the equation and move slow enough such that we know the muscles are moving the load and not momentum. The second area is that most people are just not training hard enough, meaning they're not putting enough effort into their set or pushing to that point where they can no longer lift the weight anymore, also known as momentary muscular failure or momentary muscular fatigue. You see, most people will stop quite short of that point and actually leave benefits on the table. So instead of stopping at that point of discomfort, push through it and get to the point of muscular failure by training just a little bit harder. The third area is that most people are still using multiple sets in their workouts. The research is painfully clear here that as long as we get to the point of momentary muscular fatigue or muscular failure, multiple sets don't do anything more in lieu of gaining more muscle or muscle size. It's quite literally just a waste of time, energy, and effort. So the old adage of 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 6, all that is completely null and void if we get to the point of muscular failure on our first or just one set. The next area is people pay little or no attention to how they actually lower the weight, also known as the eccentric contraction. You see, we focus on lifting the weight, but the reality is the vast majority of the benefits from any given set you do actually come when you lower the resistance. To take this a little bit further, if you've ever been in a gym and seen anybody just like drop weight, there's literally no need to do this because human beings are about 40 to 50% stronger on average on the lowering phase than they are on the lifting phase. So the take home here is make sure that you're focusing not just on lifting the weight, but slowly controlling it back through the full range of motion. And the last one here, number 5, is that most people determine the results of their workout based on how they performed in that workout. Sets achieved, reps accomplished, weight actually lifted. And the reality is we want to track these things so we can make sure that we're making progress. But they really don't matter whatsoever when it comes to actually getting results from the workout, assuming we got to the point of fatigue, we eliminated momentum from the equation, and we trained with a high level of intensity throughout the set. So again, the take-home message here is that there are a tremendous amount of benefits to be had from resistance exercise, and more so than ever, people are participating in this activity, which is a very, very good thing. But if we can focus on improving these 5 areas, the results of our workouts will increase dramatically and the safety of our workouts will increase as well. If you ever have any questions on this, or if you'd like to discuss this further, please feel free to reach out. As always, train hard, train brief, train right. Thank you.